What's this? A letter for me.
Welcome to another episode of Remember the Great Sports Through the Mail Thursday. Today I'm going to open 3 envelopes and share them with you. So let's just get right into this. The first one is postmarked from California. And it is indeed former Los Angeles Rams football great / San Diego Chargers great Bob Klein on 404, nice blue Sharpie, and 2 of them are as a Ram and 2 of them are as a Charger. Bob Klein, a California native, attended the University of Southern California for college, standing at 6'5", 235 pounds as a tight end. He was drafted in the first round, 21st overall in the 1969 draft. This came after winning a national championship with the 1967 USC Trojans. In his first 2 seasons with the Rams, Klein served as the backup tight end to veteran Billy Trout. Hopefully I'm saying that right. While he appeared in all 14 games his rookie season, he had only 2 pass receptions as he was primarily used as a blocker in the Rams' run-oriented offense. However, he did catch a touchdown pass in the Rams' 23-20 playoff loss in Minnesota to the Vikings. After the 1970 seasons, the Rams traded Trout to the Dallas Cowboys for wide receiver Lance Rensel, and Klein took over as the starting tight end for the Rams. Klein, an excellent blocker who expanded his repertoire so that he averaged 21 receptions per season from 1971 to 76 while with the Rams. After the 1976 season, Klein was traded to the San Diego Chargers. Playing for the Chargers' high-powered passing attack led by Hall of Famer Dan Fouts, Klein caught 91 passes for 8 touchdowns from 1977 to 1979. Klein was then replaced by future Hall of Famer Kellen Winslow and retired after the 1979 season from football. In 1985, at the time, Rams fans voted as Bob Klein to be on the 40th anniversary team of the Los Angeles Rams. That's pretty cool. After his playing career, he became the president and CEO of St. John's Health Center Foundation, which I'm assuming is a foundation at a hospital in California somewhere. So, very cool to add Bob Klein to the collection. I never have gotten his autographs before. As many of you know, over the last couple months I've been getting a lot of vintage football cards from this era. So I just kind of been going through them, sorting through them and putting them by players and doing my research on those players and seeing who signs through the mail and who has passed away and etc. So very happy to add these to the collection. Alright, so the next one, this one actually came back. This is a long time ago. This is before I bought all the cards, actually. This was one of my card show purchases. And this is postmarked from Alabama, and it is former Boston Patriot, New England Patriot great Tom Neville, offensive lineman, on 3 of 3. And I can't remember if I sent a 4th. I sent this, I want to say somewhere around 2018 or early 2019. It took that long to get him back to me. And I don't know if Mr. Neville wasn't in the same place as his mail, or maybe he just waits till, sign all his mail after it piles up after a little while. But the bottom line is, I got him back from Mr. Neville 3 of 3, signed in nice blue Sharpie. If he kept one, great. I don't remember if I sent him 4, to be honest with you. So let me tell you a little bit about Mr. Neville. One thing I do want to point out, this is Thomas Oliver Neville, so if you do decide to write him, make sure that you get the Mississippi State offensive lineman, not the Tom Neville that played in the 1980s for the Packers and a couple other teams. That's Thomas Lee Neville, and I'll show a picture of him right here. But Thomas Lee Neville has passed away. So if you have cards from the 80s of Thomas Lee Neville, this is not the same guy. This is a completely different player. So make sure you check your middle names and date of births before you decide to purchase any cards or send any cards to Mr. Neville. This is the Mississippi State Tom Neville. Tom Neville played his college football at Mississippi State. He was drafted in 1965 in the 7th round of the AFL draft by the Boston Patriots. He spent 1965 to 1969 with the AFL version of the Boston Patriots. When the Patriots went to the NFL, he remained with the team from 1970 to 1977. After the 1977 season, he left the Patriots and played one season with the Denver Broncos in 1978. Then he played one season in 1979 with the New York Giants. Standing at 6'4", 260 pounds, Neville made one Pro Bowl during his career. He would finish his career, as I mentioned, after 1979. He did, however, miss one season in 1975 due to an injury. After his career, he was named as a member of the Patriots All-1960s team. So very happy to get Mr. Neville back. It was a long wait, a very long wait. I can't even say at least over a year. But again, maybe this is somebody that just lets his mail pile up and he just signs it all at once. So very happy to get these back as well. All right, this final one is postmarked from Miami. And this is a really nice return. And this is from Hall of Famer Larry Little on 1, 2, and a third with Tom Mack on the card. And I might send that to Mr. Mack next. So let me give you the profile of Larry Little. Larry Little was born in Georgia. However, he played his high school and college football in Florida. He attended Bethune-Cookman University, and he went undrafted. He signed as a free agent in the AFL with the San Diego Chargers because they offered him the largest signing bonus at $750, although the Miami Dolphins did make him an offer, but not for $750. That's just crazy. This guy only got $750 to play professional football. After playing for San Diego in 1967 and 68, he was traded to the AFL's Miami Dolphins for the 1969 season when he was named an AFL All-Star. He then played for the Miami Dolphins from 1970 through 1980. Little was a key contributor to the success of the Dolphins' punishing running attack of the early mid-70s and was featured with the running backs Larry Zonka, Mercury Morris, and Jim Kick. After his long-tenured playing career, he became a coach at his alma mater, Bethune-Cookman, from 1983 to 1991, and as a head coach at North Carolina Central University from 1993 to 1998. In addition, Little served as a head coach of the Ohio Glory of the World League of American Football, which eventually became NFL Europe. On December 16, 1993, Larry was added to the Miami Dolphins honor roll, as well as elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame that same year in 1993. In 1999, he was ranked number 79 on the Sporting News list of the 100 greatest football players of the century. A little side note is Little's younger brother, David Little, was a linebacker for the Pittsburgh Steelers for a few seasons. Another accolade that Leonard had was in 2007, he was named to the Florida High School Association All-Century Team, which selected the top 33 players in the 100-year history of high school football in the state of Florida's history. So this guy is a multi-level Hall of Famer. It's pretty neat to think that somebody who went completely undrafted, he was not a big-time prospect by any means, shows you how good of a person, of a football player, and how hard he worked to get to where he was to become a Hall of Fame football player. So, I want to thank Mr. Little for signing. I also want to thank Mr. Neville for signing as well. And I, of course, want to thank the first signer in the video, Mr. Bob Klein, for signing my cards. These are all very nice autographs to add to a vintage football collection. I hope to maybe send that to Tom Mack here in the near future. I know he might require a small donation, which is cool, so I might send that his way. Hopefully he'll finish that off for me, and you'll be seeing this one in a future video as well, hopefully. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy collecting.